Now, in a daytime exclusive, please welcome the one and only Donna Mills. Oh my God, beautiful, so beautiful. Oh, nice to see you. Have a seat. Wow. I have been waiting to talk to you, and I am so excited that you're here. Thank you for being here.
Oh, my pleasure. My
Listen,
pleasure.
this article, and this is your first daytime interview about it. When I read that quote from you, where people had said at the time that you were too old to have a toddler running around, you were 54, reminded me I got pregnant at 48. And I remember reading a quote from someone saying how selfish I was to have a baby at that age, because what was the baby gonna do when I'm long gone? And
I don't plan to be long gone anytime soon.
So you prepared yourself for some of the judgment.
Yeah, I did. But I didn't feel that it was selfish. I felt it was the opposite, because now I would have the time to devote to a child. I'd done things that I'd wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so I knew that I had a lot to give a child. And I wanted to do it. I was jealous every time I saw a kid run up to its mommy going, "Mommy, Mommy."
That's a big admission, because a lot of people don't want to admit that. I remember, again, being on the Today Show. If I'd stayed, I would have been the only non-mom. Hoda Kotb had just adopted her child. So I would have been the only non-mom of the women, which they tell you is a no-no because they claim it makes you not relatable, which we know that's not true. But there's this whole thing about it, and it was in the back of my mind.
Yeah, no, but I knew my life wasn't going to be complete until I had a child in it.
Earlier on in the career, did you make the decision to wait? Because that's, again, another assumption. So I'll let you tell it in your words. Had you said, I don't want kids right now?
I was very focused on my career. I was very driven in my career, so that it just kept going on, and I wasn't really thinking about having a child or having a family or anything. So, you know, I got to be a little bit older, and I looked around and I went, oh, wait a minute, this may be too late.
Yeah.
But that yearning was there. The yearning grew bigger as I got older.
Really?
Yeah.
So this was something you had to do, right?
Yeah.
Because
I knew my life wasn't going to be complete.
Really? You felt that it would be not?
Absolutely. No. As wonderful as my career was, as wonderful as my life was, there was a big hole.
And you stepped away, though, from the career.
Yeah.
Was there a worry that I'll never be able to return, or is this, you know, will I be seen as giving up?
I didn't worry about it because I wanted so much to be a mom.
Oh.
You know, and I knew at that time...
Look at this picture. I mean, it's the best.
She still gives me that.
So this, I mean, obviously this is the photo, but this is the bond you wanted.
Yeah, she filled everything that I needed.
When you first laid eyes on her?
4 days old.
4 days old.
Yeah.
What was that like after wanting it for so long?
It's funny because when I started the process of adopting, it was about 9 months from the time I started the process to when I got her. And I really feel that she was meant to be with me. She's my daughter.
She is.
I'm her mother.
That break, you've said that it's okay to put career first.
At some point, yeah. I mean, for me, it was important. Had I had a child back then, I probably would have resented it a bit.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I was so driven in my career. So it's one of the reasons I waited. I didn't want to resent the time that I would have to give.
Yeah.
So for me, it worked out beautifully. And I hope for a lot of women that they can have a career and then take some time off and have children.
That would be the ideal.
Yeah, rather than to try and do it all at once.
Yeah.
Boy, it's hard.
It is, but the natural fear is I have a friend right now, she's taking a break. She has 3 beautiful children. She's at home with them, working from home, meaning, and I don't think you are an at-home mom. You are working, taking things, doing things, and managing your family. But she's been afraid to try to get back into the workplace because she feels that any industry is often hard when you have that gap in your resume. And they say, "What were you doing?" And you say, "I was raising my child."
Yeah.
That it's not appreciated as it should be.
I think it's probably not. Yeah. Yeah. But for me, I wanted that experience of being a mother, and I loved it. I was at every game, I was at every fair, I was at every event, I was making Halloween costumes, I was, doing all that stuff, and I loved it.
You were living it up.